What is the career path for a career coach like? What does a career coach do? What are the career opportunities as a career coach? That's what we're going to talk about today. Hi everyone, Jade from Career Journey Professional based in Sydney, helping you to find and land in a career that's aligned with who you are, really can utilize what you're best at, and it's giving you the satisfaction and fulfillment that you desire for your career. Today, we're going to talk about the possible career paths as a career coach. Well, the reason I'm doing this is because I have two clients who are on the process of becoming a career coach. And when I started off as a career coach, there wasn't any information online clearly highlighting what are the possibilities as a career coaches. Now, after 6 years being a career coach full-time, I have a fair bit of idea. So based on my own research, my experiences, and what I see in the industry, that's what we're going to talk about today. So there's 3 parts as usual in my video. The first part is how to become a career coach. Secondly is what are the career options in organizations. And thirdly, what are the career options as an entrepreneur if you work solo. So in other words, the last 2 is either if you work with other people or if you work under your own brand. So let's get started. First of all, how to become a career coach? What's the background? What sort of people become a career coach? Well, there's a mixture of different things. Like I myself, I struggled so much with finding the right career for myself. So I actually worked in different industries, like 8 different industries. I worked in investment banking, retail banking, management consultant. I was working in IBM, IT. I was working in real estate. I did work in recruitment. I did work in magazines, so editor, media, and the list goes on. The reason being, I was in a process of looking for a suitable career, and eventually I have to do another degree and then join a professional career association to become that. So my background is a mixture of everything, but for your information, people who become a career coach are generally consultants. So they could be in the management consultant space, business consultant space, human resources consultant space, or they are coaches. So they started off as a counselor or as a coach or as a mentor, and they become coach and then specialize in career coach. Again, my own example is I started off as a life coach, and then because of my own career concern, I went on to study it. I went on to actively look for the right career coach for myself, and eventually that's how I become it. There are also people from the human resources background, and of course that's including all sorts of things, people from, from company really working as an HR, or people who work in the recruitment or talent management, talent acquisition side of the industry or companies, and there are people who are just recruiters. So after years of experience, they've decided to specialize to become a coach, right? So that's the sort of background that people who become a coach. And what is the process of becoming a career coach or being recognized as a career coach? Well, there's a good news and a bad news. Good news is there is actually no official requirement. You can start calling yourself career coach. So at an early stage, when I was looking for career coach, I've seen people who call themselves career coach, but they were actually just having years of human resources recruiting experiences in a company. Now, are they really qualified to help people from different industries? Maybe, maybe not. So that's the good side. If you want to become a career coach, there's no one literally asking you definitely have to have a certain qualification or certificate. However, the bad news is, again, you're competing with people like this. Well, I am a person who believe in professionality. I'm a person believe in education and believe in, doing things in a professional manner. So that's why I went on to study another degree. So one of the degree or certificates that you can go on to have is certainly all of the coaching certifications from various organizations. There are international ones and there are national ones. So I chose the Australian national ones because I want to become a professional member of CDAA, Career Development Association of Australia, and which I have been a professional member for numbers of years now. And their requirement to join as a professional member is having a graduate certificate or diploma in career management related degree. So I did actually studied career, so I got that certificate part-time when I was working in the finance industry as well. It took me about 2 years studying part-time to have that graduate certificate of career management and development. And of course, you can study that as a diploma or as a master. Some universities offer a bachelor degree as well. So it's a legit degree to be able to join that association. And also some of the big companies in this field do require you, for you to be hired as a career coach, you do need to have that, that certificate to the side. In addition to that, because a lot of my clients are Asian-based, so I also have I'm also certified, studied and certified a degree and certification from China as well. So it's recognized by the Chinese government as a career coach. That's in terms of career certificate and association. There are several associations in Australia. CDA is one of them. There's also another career association. You can go and just easily Google and be able to find them. In terms of the degree available in Australia, again, there are 4 or 5 different universities offering them in various duration, expenses, different modules that you're going to study. And the reason I chose the current one I'm studying, which is from Swinburne University, it's first of all, they allow me to study part-time, and also it's accredited, it's recognized by the CDA, Australian Career Association. All right, so that's a little bit of the background of how to become a career coach. And of course, most of all, the most important is having the actual experience of coaching people, having the actual case file, in-job experience, industry experiences of being a coach, helping people in their career and making a difference. That's definitely really important to show that you are a good career coach. Second point, it's the career options in organizations or companies. So now, once you're certified as a career coach, if you want to work in an organization, work for a company, there's several options. Let me start with the area or the specifications of a career coach. You can either work with outplacements or the redevelopment field, specialize in that area, which is, as the name suggests, you're helping people who are being, put down or let down, let go by certain companies, being made redundant by companies, and as part of the company package, as part of the company benefits while letting their employee go, is hiring a career coach or hiring an organization which provides career coaching opportunities for them to find the next job easier, or find a job within the similar organizations or their unions. For example, government, you can move from one government, say Transport of New South Wales, to the other, maybe the other government bodies, so which is called redevelopment. Again, that's you changing job basically within similar organizations. So outplacement and redevelopment is one of the area. Secondly, it's definitely career explorations and career transition. Well, career transition and career relocation, which is one of the company that I'm working with, specializing in people who are changing geographically their job, or changing industry, changing the direction of their career, and it could be from similar industries or a completely different industry. So that's a second area that you can work for a company. And in terms of, and of course, there's also the executive coaching, which is more of the C-level, senior managers, helping them to advance their career, helping them to become better, achieve their career goals in whichever way they want. This is very personal. But again, there are a lot of people specializing in executive coaching, which is overlapping with headhunter. If you work with a lot of senior managers, and if they want to change job, that's why some of the organizations are, or recruiters or HR companies, talent companies, offering that combination of services. So that's another area to specialize in. And I didn't choose that because I do want to help ordinary people like you and me who are not at the senior level of their career. But having said that, after 6 years now, I do have exposure. Like, I do work with people who are in the senior space of their career. However, that's not the only group of people that I work with. Again, I'm saying this because if you want to choose to specialize in certain area, you certainly can. Another way to look at different functions or different ways that you can work as a career coach in companies. is the people that you can work with. So looking at clients that you can work with. You can work with graduates or students. Well, a lot of the people are school counselors. So they could be high school counselors or in university, Sydney University, in Melbourne, MIT, and all the other universities. They all have their own career coach, career consultant. So that's working with students or graduates. And there are also people working with junior level career seekers, and also media level, and as well as executive level. How this climbing a career ladder looks like? What are the biggest companies that you can work for as a career coach? Well, those are the biggest career talent management companies in the field globally. So Page Personnel, Michael Page, Hudson Recruitment, Hayes Manpower, you name it, just Google, all of the big companies. Those are possible ones you can work with, as well as the small to medium-sized career coaching companies. Impact Group is what I work with. So yeah, there are many of them. Again, just do a Google search, see what's available in your area and in your in the type of specification companies that you want to work with. Next, I want to show you the possible career ladder. If you decided to started work with a company as a career coach, what does it look like to actually work with them? I'm going to share my screen so you can see it. So I've got a screenshot actually from one of the company's website introducing the path as a career coach. So you can see from the top, it's associate consultant. So you'll be called career consultant, which is their junior entry level role. Sometimes it can be called analyst, sometimes it's called associate, depends on how the company want to call it. And the next step is a consultant and a senior consultant. This is accumulation of different years of experience, and then you get to choose either as an individual contributor, which is principal consultant, or people leader. So as a career coach, now you have a choice to become a manager or senior manager as well, so which is what we call lead consultant, lead coach. So you're managing the coaches down beneath you as a manager, and then moving on to associate director and director, so forth and so on. So that's what it possibly could look like in a company, and how you can start your journey in a company as well. Right. Thirdly, is career coach options as an entrepreneur. How do I mean by that? Basically meaning you are working under your own brand. You get your own clients, and you have your own company, whether it's one person or multiple person, which is what I did predominantly at earlier a few years. Now it's actually a combination of the two. As an entrepreneur or as a career coach, standalone career coach, you can again specialize in different areas of the career side of the business. You could help specifically people who want to negotiate pay raise or promotion. You can help specifically people who are graduates. You can just focus on resume. There are a lot of resume writers out there. That's what they specialize in. You can just focus on interview. You can just do one-on-one, and there are also people who are facilitators. So they do group presentations, either by themselves or collaborating with different projects, collaborating with different companies. And as an entrepreneur, it's a whole different game, and it's quite fun, which is why from last year COVID, me and my business partner started another side business helping people to become coaches. And that's everything you need to look at as a company. Even you're just one person, you need to look at operation, marketing, what's your brand, how do you put yourself out there, the services, what platform you do, how do you deliver services, the accounts, your assistant, your team, and everything basically, which is quite fun. And how do you do it online? How do you scale it? It's a whole nother game. You are basically acting as a company, whether you choose to outsource it or do it all by yourself, or just have a very lean structure. All right, this is just a very high level conclusion. what I want to stress again is you don't have to necessarily just choose to work with companies or just to have your own brand. A lot of the times people have a mixture of the both, which is what I do. And depends on the different type of clients or your main focuses, you may have different inclinations or bigger majority of a proportion of time spending in different parts. All right, so I hope that could help you to have a better idea of what does a career path looks like, and what can you really choose is really suitable for you. I hope this information can be helpful, because when I started earlier, there wasn't this information around, so that's why I'm sharing it. I hope you like it. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.